Hi everyone. So I pulled over real quick to give you my advice or my recommendation on staffing. Some of you have heard about the new staffing program through Faith Staffing that I have even recommended to some, and I want to give my reason for recommending this. Okay, so I pulled over to kind of give you this real quickly, my thoughts on it, and this is just totally my thoughts. So I recommend highly that you do the math, sit down, figure it out, do the math, and see if it works for you. So Faith Staffing is a staffing agency for private home care agencies, and I'm sure they staff facilities and whatever. But for private home care agencies, the idea is to help you staff your clients without the headache, basically. Everyone knows that I always say that the staffing is the headache in this industry. So once you can conquer that, you're good. Get your clients and you're good to go. Well, Faith Staffing came up with an idea. Their plan is any clients that you currently any staff, any caregivers that you currently have, simply sign those caregivers over to them. Or if you have no caregivers, then you sign up with them. And this is how it works. Your staff are actually their employees. So somewhat like you're using a temporary agency, which, again, in my opinion, you can't beat it. It's like you're using a temporary staffing agency, but they're doing all of the in-house work for you. They're doing payroll. They are filling cancellations and all of that. Last minute staffing needs, workers' comp, payroll. All of this is being covered by them. You don't have to pay anybody at the end of the week except for one person, and that's the staffing agency, or the end of the 2 weeks, or however you set up the agreement. No one is calling you saying, it is 11:38, I cannot be at my 12 o'clock client, and you're stressing, trying to figure out how you're going to get someone out there because this client needs care really bad and is a personal care client that cannot be left alone. So the family is, they're pretty particular about that client being left alone. You don't have that issue. You don't have that stress. You don't get those calls late in the middle of the night, or when you wake up in the morning, you're looking at your phone and like, oh, she's calling out again. That will not be on you. If you're using this staffing agency, they cover all of that. Now, their percentage that they ask for is 35%. 35% of what you will pay your caregiver. Again, I say do the math. If you're thinking, oh, that's a lot of money, think about workers' comp, even insurance, any type of liability. All of that falls on Faith Staffing. It will no longer fall on you. You do not have to worry about that payroll program. So you're going to see that savings, that 35% savings. You're going to see that coming back at you from not having to have a payroll software, from not having to have workers' comp insurance. Okay, so peace of mind to me is that's more important than anything. If I can operate a business and have the peace of mind of knowing that my clients are going to be taken care of and I don't have to worry about it, all I have to do is make a phone call, send an email or text message or whatever, and it's done simply, then I think that is a great idea. I told one of the owners just the other day that I thought this was a genius idea. And the reason I say a genius idea is because all of my years of being in home care, I've not seen anyone do that. Maybe someone is doing it and I've just not heard of it. But to me, it is a great idea. If you need to adjust your rates with your clients, to accommodate that 35% comfortably, then by all means do it. Because we don't get the full, as agency owners, and I'm not an agency owner, but I speak as one when I'm doing this, so I don't want to confuse anybody. But we do not get the full rate of what we charge regardless. So let's say you charge $18 an hour for a companion sitter. You will not see the full $8. If you pay your caregivers $10, you will not see the full $8 at the end regardless, because you're going to have to pay payroll taxes, workers' comp. You're going to have to pay for your annual or monthly, however you pay for your software for billing and such. So all of that is going to kind of add up in the end. Okay, so that's why I recommend this system that they're doing. I highly recommend it. Hats off to Faith Staffing owners for coming up with this idea. And if I was still owning an agency and operating an agency, I would definitely consider and look into it. Faith Staffing out of Atlanta, Georgia, or out of Georgia. They may not be central Atlanta, but out of Georgia. The telephone number is 678-334-7246. Again, 678-334-7246. Let them know that Samantha referred you. They'll take care of you. They'll take care of you regardless, because they're good people. And anytime you see me get on film, and, I don't know where my videos may end up, so I have to be mindful of who I recommend. So anytime you see me recommend anybody, then it's because I've done research and I know, a little bit about them. So I follow these owners, one of the owners, for some time now, and I feel confident that they will do what they say. They will not take your clients. They will not take your, your staff. They don't want to take your staff and not have anybody available for you. That's not the way it will work. They don't want your clients. So, I'm almost sure that you can sign up with them and there is no long-term agreement. So just give it a try. If you don't like it, back out of it. But do the math, see how much it will save you. If it doesn't save you a lot in dollars, it definitely will save you a lot in stress and time. Okay. So just wanted to give that information real quick, because I've been getting calls and questions about that since I shared the post. So hopefully you all will look into it if you need it. Stop having those call outs. Stop leaving your clients without care. Just because you don't want to spend a few extra dollars, it's all worth it in the end. Take care. I'll talk to you all later. When I get information, I'm out here to share it. Thank you. Have a good day.